Tirumala. I think Moti not joined yet, I guess.
Joined as Institute's training organizer host, so I thought that was Murthy. So it's great, I think, that's done.
Get me?
Yeah. Right. Hello, sir.
Ah,
Oh, I think okay. So yes,
Actually, there are few will join. Actually, for some reason, actually, do they?
uh, I think the link is keep changing actually. This
Oh,
is
changed?
new
Yeah,
link.
it's more. Actually, this is change.
Might be the
Okay.
reason I think people are trying the old link, I guess.
Okay. 1 second. Let me. You know this?
No, actually, so I randomly tried the link, whatever you sent yesterday. Okay.
Okay.
We use it to try some other link. So yesterday you sent some other different link. I tried this. Murthy said, actually database programming అవన్నీ నేర్చుకోవాలంటే ఎలా సార్?
మీకు వస్తుంది ఇప్పుడు మీకు జేడీబీ వస్తుంది కదా అంటే మీరు అడిగేది ఏపీఏయా లేకపోతే
నాకు అసలు డేటాబేస్ గురించి ఐడియా లేదు అసలు. నేను ఏమనుకుంటున్నానంటే want to practice on my own actually. I don't know from where to start also. I don't know.
Okay.
So the database programming, if I want to practice on my own, so how about it actually?
Data programming means first of all you need to know what is that
I think
SQL.
road procedures we must be talking about that.
No, procedures is again advanced stuff. No, first you have to practice SQL, Tirumala.
SQL means SQL.
SQL, right?
Oh,
you will
okay,
find it
okay.
in the W3 schools. For that, you install one of the databases your machine. Practice how to insert, update, delete, and all those things. Once you come with that, and then you go to the next level. Actually, you can start creating procedures, functions, colors. That is with respect to the database, because in the Oracle database you will find a lot of other stuff again. Go to the MySQL. In MySQL, procedures and functions will be there, but colors and all those things won't be there. MySQL.
ఇప్పుడు మీకు యాక్చువల్గా మీరు వాట్ యు ఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు టీచ్?
I will be. This is completely Java sessions, right? So whatever is needed with respect to Java. So to that extent only I will explain. For example, take normal JDBC. So for JDBC, what is required? JDBC is an API provided by the Java used to interact with the database. So if I want to interact with the database, what is required? One, database should be installed. I will consider either Oracle or MySQL. And number two, we need to know at least minimal knowledge of SQL, like how to insert the data, update, delete, how to read the data from the database. These XML queries. That's what.
ఓకే, మీరు అంటే ఒక జేడీబీసీ ఒక ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ఒకటి క్రియేట్ చేస్తారు. ఆ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ద్వారా ఓకే యూ హ్యావ్ I think APIs. Through that APIs, you will connect the existing database.
Exactly.
One more thing, Murthy, you are going to touch that SQL Server basics, or basics in the sense like, related to Java developer. Like if
Server?
yeah, MySQL or SQL Server. You said that you are going to
MySQL.
just yeah.
I'm covering MySQL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will
SQL
cover-
అంటే SQL కదా, సిస్టమ్ కోడ్ లాంగ్వేజ్.
Yeah, that's what. It's a just
Structured query language.
Yeah, structured query language. Sorry.
I don't see the people. I invited everyone.
I'm thinking they joined the whole link, I guess.
Yes.
Meeting invitation to.
Yeah, I said everyone.
I did not get any invitation. Sir, I did not get any invitation actually.
Send it to you. People joined, right? So the people
We have not joined.
not joined. So for them actually. Okay. Anyway, so I will. How do you know that? So try to remember this link. So always I use this link only. No question. Some point.
Hi, sir. This is Prabhakar.
Hey, Prabhakar. You get the invite, right? Prabhakar,
Yes, sir.
you invite, right? Just now I sent.
Yeah, just now we got the invite.
Okay, fine.
Thank you.
It's already 7:15. So if any can because
Yeah, that's not the reason actually.
yeah, maybe that would also matter, right? Otherwise,
So we have class tomorrow, right?
yeah, I don't have any problem. If community have any concern, then we need to think of it. I don't have any concern.
Because we already scheduled actually.
Sorry, this is Ram. Is the
Yeah.
third class for is that correct? Murthy,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
is this
Correct.
Okay.
I
I see only 2 windows in the backup folder of Dropbox.
it's a kind of you already attended it from beginning, right? So it's kind of workshop kind of thing. Today I want to set up at least tomorrow will continue the actualizations.
This is Suresh here.
Okay.
And actually, regarding the recorded session, we received only 2 till now. At least received only 2.
Mm-hmm. 2.
Yeah.
See, problem is Dropbox has a limitation of 1 GB.
Okay.
That's the reason actually, whenever won't accept, then I do delete the things from my Dropbox.
Okay.
So So, but normally,
Only 2 files in the 19th June. So after that, I didn't.
one class happened. Let me check, Suresh, after this class. Okay, let's start the class.
Good, like we didn't get any of the classes so far from the Dropbox. After that, this happens to be the third class, and we never received the Dropbox links either.
Everyone able to access that? So, do you send the Dropbox ID?
I got no, I have a Dropbox ID for myself, but I never got a Dropbox link to download the files.
No, did you that link or did you share your user ID to me?
Dropbox?
Share my things.
No, I thought like Raja will take care of it.
No. No, give me your, send me your Dropbox ID to me, so I will share it after the class.
Definitely do that.
Okay, thank you. Right, so let's start class. And 7 backup. Okay. The thing about we discussed about the constructor overloading and method overloading as well. So see today inheritance. What is inheritance? So this is a concept where reusability comes. So let me start the Eclipse one. This is a code reusability. And so extends keyword to provide the instance concept. Okay. So, for example, I create class. Here is my class. I have some different properties and functions are I defined in my class. Now let me find another class. Class child extends this way of properties and functions of a parent to the class. If you don't have anything in the child class, still you access the pinned members in child class. So how to do that? Let's see that. We create Java. See. Let me dot sigma dot 3. Here, let me create parent. Parent and private string me And let's create setters and getters for this. So the getters and setters, right? And also let me create one more method, public void display. Here sysout
What a shortcut for sysout? Sysout, like you do some control N or something, right? What is that?
type sysout control space found by.
Control space. Okay. Thanks.
Right. So I have this method. Now let me create one more class, child class. This is the extent parent. That now let me inherit. So this is a class where I want to test. So let me have the main method here. Okay. So here, how to create a parent class? This way. Parent equal to new parent, right? And you can call display HTML method. Okay. See how to create the child object? Child C equal to new child. But even here also, see able to see the display here. But actually, if you look at the child, nothing is fine. But access C display and see all the public methods. Not only display, C dot display, getting, setting, everything able to see that. So what actually in a tense, let me see. Even from also I'm able to call the display method. So now can access members definitely in another class. If you don't define a relationship like extends kind of relationship, definitely private members cannot be accessible. Members only accessible only. For example, take parent. What is up here? Name. Name you can use it in the same class, but you cannot use name the other class. For example, go to class. Let's take public. Hello. Can I access name here? Here. Parent name. I do that because it's a private attribute. But you make this to protected. Another keyword which has to its next child. Release this. Now you can see name. See, look at that. It is coming parent. The functionality of the keyword.
Repeat that again. Protect is like it's only between the child and parent.
Exactly. Parent and child.
The class which actually extends the parent only there.
So with package also it should come. For example, p dot c. What is this class? Inheritance test. Is there a relation here?
Package.
But means all those are in the same package. That's it. The only relation. Actually, inheritance test is not extending any class, neither parent nor child. but still able to access the name. So we hear of the, for example, if this class in this other package, okay, let's define another package dot test. So this class into test this package. The package is changed. Okay, let's get that. P dot is the name. If you change the package, you get that. If it's in the same package, but my child can see that. For example, even though it is in the different package, to the another package. Here is extended. Because extending the parent, if it has any protected members, definitely it can access. So that is not showing error here. That way, the protected should work. And now, if I define display method in the child class, so now, example, I parent child equal to new child c dot display. Printed now. Okay, let me change this. This is third from child from parent. Let's distinguish like that. Now child c equal to new child and c dot display. Now which display method will be executed? Because display method is there in the child as well as in the parent. Getting from method. Well, in the child method, if this method is not there, okay, if you write, then it.
But using the object of the child, right? It says C dot display. It should definitely come from C, right?
Correct. What we need to understand here is the method is not defined.
True.
This method is commented. But if this method is not defined, then it would check that method is there in the parent or not.
So it's also the properties of the parent and as well as its own. That's the reason. Even if it means one method which is having signature, it will take it.
Oh, automatically.
Okay.
Right. So that is what actually we call it. This is one of the polymorphism. This polymorphism is called runtime polymorphism. So also you wrote the statement child c equal to new child. So this is also a valid statement.
How out what is the shortcut key that you use?
Okay, shortcut is select the block of statement and the control shift and slash. Press control shift and slash.
Oh,
forward slash. Automatically put the comments for that code. Okay, so write the statement like this: parent some p equal to child. This is also a valid statement. Always assign a child object to its parent class. Or in words, you assign subclasses to its superclass. So it should work.
Oh, it's only bottom up. It works on bottom up, like child go chain only to parent.
Yeah,
That's, I mean,
Yeah, reverse is not correct. You can assign child parent. Parent is fine, but pair to the child is not possible.
Okay.
Yeah, but correct. What you said is correct.
So what is this particular feature called? Like assigning child to the parent?
This is called so through that only that dynamic polymorphism is real time scenario. What happens is this class, this parent class, using this parent class I can define a number of things. This is one child, this is the other child, this is a child, this is one more child. Sometime I don't know which object will come. Maybe this come or this comes.
We can screen.
Oh, sorry. Parent class, these are all the different childs. Okay. So know which class comes at runtime. At that runtime, I'll know that. Still don't know which object will come to assigned to the parent. For example, this is child 1 and child 2, child 3 like that. One C equal to new 1. If you write the statement like that, you always give child 1 only, because the left hand side you put the C1.
Okay.
Can you write the statement C1 C equal to new C2 check?
Actually, because it's not extending the properties of the.
Correct, right? This is C2 is a different class, but you can assign to parent. This is always possible.
Right.
Parent equal to, you can either C1 or C2, C3, C4, any combination or any object can assign to parent. Okay. Without changing your statement can support to take any object.
Whichever will extend to parent, only those can be assigned in that and during the dynamic polymorphism.
Okay, polymorphism. That is called dynamic polymorphism. And also, I believe this concept is called having the same method here and parent child, and know which method is invented. So that is calling, right? That is called overriding. The concept overriding. Over having the same signature parent, but implementation is different. Method syntax is same, but implementation is different. That is called override. But whereas the overloading means
signature keeps changing, but the method is the class is the same.
Yeah.
2 parameters, no parameters, 1, 2, whatever.
Correct. Parameters would change in overloading. That's it. So yes.
So it's all about the behavior, like the way it's accessed, right?
That's it.
Yes, sir. You said actually the child object can be assigned to parent, right? So you typecast it. Can we constrain this parent object to child object?
No. See, top to down definitely not possible. Top to is not possible. That's statement. So child 1 equal to parent so how can you cast to child? Because child are the super class. New parent testing.
Casting here.
You typecasting, okay. Let me see. Oh, see. Maybe showing error in the IDE. Eclipse. What it is saying? We cast to child. Okay. Runtime exception, right?
Okay.
It's compile time exception. See, I think we do not discuss about the exceptions, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Exceptions, we'll talk about the compile time exceptions and runtime exceptions. Okay. Syntactically looks like good. Syntactically it is correct.
Yes.
It is not showing error, but when you run it, come to know what is the problem. So exception will come.
Okay, one more question. See, in runtime, how can I identify the type identification here? See, because parent can consider for example, a parent 5 children, 5 classes.
Classes, okay.
Okay. Now I have a function. The function is taking the parameter of parent class.
Okay.
Okay. So I can pass any child object to that function, right? So I enter into the child. Once I enter into the function, I want to know what is the exact type here. So because by base class pointer, how can I identify that what it is pointed to? Either it might be pointed to either C1, child 1, or child 2, child 3. So I want to find out the runtime identification.
So for that, actually, we have an operator called instance of.
Okay.
Instance of a.
Okay. Filtering that class type, right?
Right. Instance of is a operator. For example, you get as a object instance of maybe child 1, like that. You can check. If this belongs to child 1 type, then do what you want to do.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So that's about the overriding concept. And how do we pass the values between the I want to set values. For example, here for example, in the parent class, I can one second. let me define a constructor here. Public parent, some first word constructor, one parameter constructor, string name, this dot name equal to name, and here dot name equal to no name, right? So constructors I define. So you can build the object like this also. So you can. So what will happen if I sys out getting you, because we already overloaded the constructor, so automatically the default constructor will be called and you should get the no name, right? For example, if you give some value like this and run, so whatever you passed, that value will get it back, right? This is, we already did that overloaded constructor, but the same concept, how do we do that here? Again, let's parent P1 and P1 dot let print this object. So here, how this Murthy, this is working for this. For this, okay, let's put some text like this, child. Sorry, this is moving for parent and no is coming for child. Even though this child, do you meted any constructor here in the child? Is any constructor here?
No.
No. But you're no child, because defaultly whenever you call constructor, default constructor, it automatically call the class default constructor.
Signature parent and put it there.
So actually, that's the reason actually this dot names still are getting for no name. But how I call this constructor? For example, can I call it this? Example, like this, because you implemented constructors first in the class. Okay, so first of all, you need to define the child constructor here, parent class. I mean, the constructor. Let's find public for okay. In this is correct. But what should I do using this value? This value you need to propagate to the parent class. Actually, the attribute exists in the parent class, but not in the child class. So what to do? We need to call this constructor. Right? Should be done through super name. Then what happens when you give the value like this? So you come to the super child class. So come here, from here it should super. Super means the parent, the immediate parent only. So parent actually which will be called? So this constructor, whatever is there in the parent, that would be called. So if you want to check, so the control button, implementation, automatically it should show this. So this will automatically. Now, probably call the classes default, parameter constructor.
So in bottom up, like it can be referred only from the parent.
So,
Super referred only from bottom up, right?
correct. All of work. Top should work always. I mean, top down cannot be accepted here. Always from to top. Parent. That's the legal relationship or legal work. So, the other relationships wouldn't work here.
Either properties, methods, or in function.
Correct. Okay, for propagating, but in that case, okay, let's look at the more scenario. Dot display. Display, what will happen? Always it will try to display this method only. Correct?
OP method, it has it, right?
Yeah, it has a method we're talking about.
The display method.
Display is there in the parent as well as the child.
So from child,
A big child object, right?
okay, I didn't see that. Okay. I thought you did signature.
No, because it's a child object, that's the reason it is calling methods display method. That you do chance to the parent class members. For example, I want to call parent class member also. Okay, case you have a keyword super dot. So the display would call the parents this method.
So it's on the instantiation of the object, right? The object that we are referring to.
Correct. So it will go into this display method. In this display method, it should display this, and super dot display means it will go to the
Parent.
display method also now. So
Okay. Oh, one relation will get both of them here.
one relation, because I'm forced calling, right? Super dot display, keep it here, the display method.
No, I what you're saying here, but in the inheritance test class, one declaration. What I mean is the P1 dot display is both the child and the parent in this case.
Yeah, I wrote the implementation like that here. The P1 dot display means what is that? Child objects display method, right? Is this?
Yep.
It is. But it's a display method. Again, I'm calling the super dot display also.
Okay.
I'm calling. So obviously, it should call the super, which is the parent class display method as well.
Okay.
So this is about inheritance, concepts. Any questions? Right.
Murthy sir, I have one question here actually. See, we are assuming that always that the object creation using a new operator always successful.
True.
If we want to create any object, actually we are using new operator here.
Okay.
See a chance new operator may fail.
No. How it fails? Normally, what is the meaning of the new keyword? The is a keyword used to create memory for object.
Yes.
When it would be failed if any sectors in memory, primary.
Mm-hmm.
All these objects would be created on the primary memory, but not on the secondary memory.
Mm-hmm.
It means RAM. I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It is also called as in a JVM terminology heap memory. All the objects would be created there. So
Heap is ROM, right?
no.
RAM.
RAM. ROM will not. We don't use the ROM. ROM. RAM used by the operating system. I mean, motherboard, BIOS, and all those things will be there in the ROM. But in a practical applications, when you write the program, so all the data will be keep stored in the RAM only.
Yeah.
Okay. So the means it would create memory. So if memory is not good, that RAM is not good, first of all, your system shouldn't work.
Okay.
So chance. There is a scenario where this would fail. But that's not because of this kind of reason. For example, this is my memory. And you created a lot of new lot of objects are created, and still trying to create the object. Okay, there is no enough room to accommodate that object. Then it fails. Right? It fails. For example,
so then in that case, consider a failure case. What that P will point to? It will point null or
equal to 1. These are equal to 2. Open the result.
yeah,
What will happen?
You are adjusting that memory.
This infinite loop.
Yes.
Then this happen. So I told you the scenario would come after some time. So some
application, no?
Yeah, it is running.
Okay.
See, you don't see the terrified kind of thing here.
Yes.
So it's saying pump the objects at some moment. After some time, they see a problem. No memory for something like that. You will get an exception.
So that's what I'm thinking here. If any X comes in the constructor,
that's it. For that reason only we have trash runtime exceptions. If any sort of things, if you aware that maybe future, this is a scenario, this is a statement can cause the statement, cause the errors to be thrown in future. So those things you need to identify and you need to handle it by using the exception handling. Okay. It's still pumping.
I think memory.
We have plenty of memory, as you said, correct? That's it is still. So you can test this scenario, you'll definitely get an exception after some time.
Okay.
So the rest of the topics which we need to discuss is abstract class and interface. We finish it by tomorrow. Okay. From day after tomorrow, again, freshly we'll see the actuals. Maybe some more guys will be joining. Maybe I'm thinking the people do not join because of this reason also, because we are repeating, the people may be bored. Okay. Okay. Any further questions?
Yeah, actually, before wind up the meeting, actually, I have one question. I think a few days ago we discussed the string is immutable mutable class and the string buffer is a mutable class. Okay, so actually I think I mean plain. So real usage when I declare a, mutable class actually.
No, we will discuss that, Tirumala, because that is a coming topic. Once we discuss immutable means like, for you a straight answer is means the memory cannot be changed by anyone. Once you initialize the memory, you change that memory.
And that, see, for example, if I create a string object, okay, I cannot change that value of that string, right? So that means immutable. Okay, I use string bar. I think we can concatenate the string and you can alter the string. Some applications when I will declare like that. That's what my
scenario. I told you one of the real example. For example, if you have some loop, in the loop, don't initialize with the string objects. Memory, right? It's immutable. Okay, scenario always you use string buffer only. We'll it's part of discussion. We'll discuss that. Once complete the abstract class and interface, this topic is string and string buffer, and we'll discuss more during that time.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. See you same time. Good night.